Games like this, who let you hang mid-air, really make me want to straight jump into the next installment. Yet that's not the plan for this channel. This time we're taking a look into Arc the Lad. Arc the Lad was released in 1995. That's just 1 year after the release of the PlayStation in Japan. But we got it way late. Well, those who got it at all. We Europeans were completely left out up to the PlayStation 3. The Western release came in form of a bundle, a collection of 3, in 2002. That's the 3rd year of the PlayStation 2. No wonder it's almost forgotten now. At its time, JRPGs were at a peak in terms of popularity. 1995 was a great year for fans like us. It's the year of Chrono Trigger. Sony wanted a JRPG for its new console, so they started to work with G-Craft and produced Arc. The game was planned as an early title for the console, which meant in order to release in time, content had to be cut. Being too short is the major complaint about the game. With all side content of the western part, I got down to 25 hours, and I'm a very slow gamer. Most finish in around 14 hours. I think Arc is still a fun game to play. It's a tactical RPG, which means in this case that you get control over 7 characters on a grid, against a larger group of enemies. We get a mixed party at our disposal, several damage dealers and 1 major caster, in addition to a collection of stronger and weaker healers. Plus 1 quite gimmicky summoner, with a monster that can create paths on impassable tiles. The animations of all manner of attacks may be slow, but if you're on a proper level, fights won't last long. There's no permadeath in the game, and as long as at least one of your 7 stands, the fight will continue. No leader death equals game over here. Arc the Lad takes place in a steampunk-esque world. Though, based on your weapons, character models and enemy monsters, the game most of the time feels more medieval fantasy than steampunky. Things like these therefore feel strangely out of place. The game starts with Arc alone, on a mission to find his missing father, who his mother believes to be dead. On that mission, he steps onto a holy mountain where he should not be, and where he gets almost killed by a recently released demon. Upon death, one of the world's guardians saves his life and sends him out to follow the destiny his father has foreseen for him. The balance of the world has been shifted, and humankind in its entirety is moving towards extinction. If we want to prevent that certain doom, we need to find and get control over a holy ark. Over the first half of the experience, we collect more and more team members and travel the whole world to find its guardians and gain their support for our quest. The game heavily focuses on the imbalance between man's technologies and nature. The destruction of this balance not only damages said nature, but eventually will cause doom over us as well. We fight the monsters humankind's greed had spawned. No mindless beasts though. The creatures are controlled by generals of the largest country on this planet. Romalia is a place we never get to visit, but its influence is felt throughout the game. They are the source of some of the greatest tragedies happening in the story. With all this, you might expect the game to be all bitter and sour, it'd be if it wasn't for these comedical reliefs sprinkled into the mix. Small skits that bring life into the characters. Those are sweet and charming moments I thoroughly enjoyed. I don't know if the game ever will ascend from its "I have heard of it" perception, or sink even deeper into oblivion. However time will treat it, I'm glad to have experienced it, and hope you liked this excursion to a title that might have had a bigger impact if it hadn't been localized that late. See you with the next game. Until then, bye.